This is the STM DUX. There is the distinct possibility that some time ago you may have seen me unbox this. Rather stupidly, I got the wrong size for the iPad that I have. However, STM, being the company, the good company that they are, have happily provided me with the correct fitting one for the iPad that I happen to have. This one being the iPad Air. Storage doesn't matter, it's all the same size. Okay, so this is drop test passed. Instant on-off, so it's got magnetic goings on to cover cameras and sensors, so it shuts your screen off as soon as you close it. Advanced protection, clear back, as we can see here. Then over here we have what it's compatible with, and it's a red version. This is a little bit of a giveaway there. And on the back here we have some information about it, about how you can leap over fences with it and go to Sydney and have property of M. Reynolds written on it as well. Okay, so it has a bunch of stuff: instant on-off, advanced protection, clear back, patented magnetic closure, and free reward tag to activate recovery program for lost devices. Nice. Okay, so we'll dig in and see what it's like. The packaging is actually better on this than it was on this other one here. And if we open her up, we have patented magnetic closure, easy access, instant on-off, multiple viewing angles, and slim protection. And we have the red cover on the top here, and it all looks very nice. Yeah, it is. It does feel quite nice. So we have a protective covering over the clear bit on the back here. We have a magnetic closure clasp and some nice material. It's almost like a rubberized material that's very good for grip. Very nice. Feeling it, and it doesn't feel too big. You know, I have lost my iPad. I compare that to the one that we have the iPad in currently, which is obviously white and it's seen better days, but it makes it quite chunky and large, whereas this is quite thin and narrow, and this doesn't have a keyboard or anything attached to it. So we'll take this out. You just about see STM written in there as well. Then we have the buttons. Up the top we got the power button there, we got a microphone here, and then a 3.5mm headphone hole, or well, a hole for the 3.5mm headphone jack. And we'll pull this off because we are going to load it all up. We have a hole here cut out for the camera, and there as well for, I think that's another microphone, isn't it? Then here we have the slider for the silence, and then the up-down volume buttons. And crucially, we have little legs almost, so whenever we set it down, it's not going to scratch this perspex or whatever this happens to be. Not that it probably would scratch, but it just keeps it that wee bit elevated, so that you're in less peril than you were before. So there's another little leg there, and a little dinky one there. Then down the bottom we have some speaker holes and a hole for the charger. Opening it up, we get a bit of foam inside, spared no expense, and there's another piece of this plastic stuff here to remove. Keep it all nice and fresh, factory fresh. There's a bend in the cover here so you can set things up, but we'll put the iPad in and see how it looks. You also get to register today, our reward tag here as well. You can confirm ownership and provide speedy assistance in the case of warranty issue. And we'll throw your name into the hat to win a free bag. Okay. There's a bit of cardboard there as well, which is obviously the cardboard for the the shop hanging thing. Okay, so the iPad actually fits this one, which is great, isn't it? There we are. That looks rather well. The border area here isn't too intrusive. The button is nicely accessible. Clicking the power button on the top is doable. You can hear, I can feel the click of the power button, or the volume button, and then the slider is quite easy to get to. It's a wee bit hidden, I suppose, for the edge, for just hitting. It's not as easy to get at, but you know, it's alright. It's well protected. Then the 3.5mm headphone jack it's a good bit down there. I suppose that's maybe, the case is maybe 2, possibly 3 centimeters thick. So it's going to be harder for some headphone jacks to get down inside that, but I think the majority of them should be alright. And we have the iPad on the back there, which looks quite nice. There's a big ring here from the back of the old case here for the swivelly bit. And then here's looking quite nice, yeah. We have the speakers at the bottom there. That's not obscured at all. You should be able to plug it in, charge it, no problems. And then we can do that, I suppose. That's how we keep things vertical, and then drop it down like that if you're typing. It's a bit stiff at the moment because it's brand new out of the box, but it feels fairly secure, and this magnet is quite tough, or is quite strong, so that's not going to slip out with very easily. It's actually quite nice. I've got quite a bit of faith in that actually for using it. Yeah, this is quite nice actually. Then you can watch your Netflix and play with it that way, and then whip it round like that whenever you need a bit of a typing thing going on. Yeah, it's nice. It uses just the one setup for 2 ways of doing it. I suppose another couple of cases have done that as well, but it looks quite smart. Yes, top marks. Very nice indeed. So there's links down below as to where you can get one of these. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I can't imagine that you would. It's relatively to the point and quite smart and snug, bright and trustworthy. I'm not going to go and chuck it out of the window. I'll take their word for it that they've done drop tests in it and it's passed, as the packaging did reveal. But yeah, it looks very nice. It's an iPad case, and we'll see how it goes. So if you have any questions, throw them in down below. Hit that subscribe button, give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy, and other than that, take care.